One of the hallmarks of a responsive and democratic administration is the demonstration of all-inclusiveness in governance. In demonstration of its commitment to residents, the legislature of Ajeromi Ifelodun Local Government Area invited stakeholders to deliberate on newly proposed bylaws. The proposed new and amended bills include television radio license, cutting of third roads, loading and unloading activities, among others. The leader of the House, Kehinde Arogundade, said the public hearing is to collate the inputs of the stakeholders to ensure the bylaws serve the entire populace positively.
Bill number 1, a bill for the issuance and services of demand notice on Saturdays in Ajeromi Ifelodun Lga. This is an executive bill. The motive of this bill is to extend the services of demand notice from Mondays to Saturdays in order to enable our revenue officers to serve you better. Bill number 2, a bill on revenue and penalty for the voters in Ajeromi Ifelodun Lga. The motive of this bill is to enable our ratepayers to know the importance of paying their rate as advent due in order to avoid unnecessary seal-up of their respective shops or structures by revenue officers or others as may be assigned by the council, which may eventually attract an additional charges when such is to be unsealed. Bill number 3, a bill on cutting of road tile in Ajeromi Ifelodun Local Government. This is to prohibit the unlawful cutting or piercing of our third road without prior notice and approval from the local government. Based on our investigations and logical experiments, we had to come to terms that about 40% of our deplorable state of road in the local government emanates from unlawful cutting or piercing of third portions on our roads, which gradually degenerate to potholes and further deteriorates the state of not being motorable for the targeted users.
There was a debate session as stakeholders made their contributions on some of the proposed bills.
The question of Saturday is a national fundamental right. You have no right to mortgage it in Ajeromi Ifelodun. Because there are some people who go to churches on Saturday. There are some people who go to churches on Sunday. So you shouldn't mortgage people's fundamental right. It's natural. Monday, Tuesday to your Friday, all you need to do in your council, allow your staff right away from 9 o'clock in the morning, they should move into Ajeromi town or wherever they are going to share their sermons or whatever they want to share. Please don't tamper with fundamental right of Saturday.
I would have struggled to go through, register through CAC, and I'm also going to be paying some form of revenue, federal inland tax revenue and some other at the state and at the federal level, and then the local government have not created so much enabling environment for me while I'm struggling at my generator, the road, the environment, the electricity, and I now need to pay permit to the local government again. I think we need to be clear on what that lacuna is as to what form of business we pay that permit. And for people that run social enterprise or run NGO, the bill is saying shop. It's a lacuna, and the law should be interpreted to Lga the way it is written and not the way it should be to Lga Fetenda. It has to be properly clear in that bill. Then finally, when you talk about parking laws and the like, that's what I'm going to say. I believe my chairman have made a lot of points. In terms of parking, like I keep saying, the government needs to create an enabling environment, and then we see the need to say, okay, yes, we have to pay to sustain this.
The stakeholders commended the exercise with assurance that their input will be instrumental in the eventual passage of the bills.
What I see there is a good development for calling people to come and because they call it bylaw. So I believe it is welcome idea.
Yeah, it's a good one because this is the first time something like this is happening. So we are able to make history because the council are able to handle the legislative chamber to the young people. And because they are young minds, they have set a legacy today. So the various sessions that they need to make adjustments are what we have made presented in the house, in the hearing this morning. And we are sure that they are going to do those adjustments. At the long run, we will have a better society.
Council leaders and bill sponsors implored the stakeholders to ensure adherence to the bylaws once passed.
The essence of this is to put in their input, and the councillors, headed by the leaders, have already put that on black and white, and it's going to be considered, seriously considered, not just looking into it. It's going to be seriously considered, because it will be easier for us to carry out the enforcement if the people agree to it themselves.
When we came on board, we were given some bylaws, and the bylaw we were given was last time enacted in 2006. And when after going through the bylaw, we felt that those bylaws can no longer stand the test of time, and we extracted the only bylaw that was extracted from that bylaw is that of RTV, which is radio and television, and the other bills that we decide to also add in today's public hearing is a bill that is going to better a lot of our people.
The proposed bills, upon passage, are expected to sustain development in the LGA.